Welcome to Trail Talk, California. This is Trail Talk Nick. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate everybody tuning us in. Today's talk is what's the narcissist main attachment? If you like the content on narcissism and the other talks, please subscribe. So, narcissists generally glom on to very specific people, usually powerful people, to enable a sense of high ranking and ultra validity. Narcissists need extra and extra amounts of attention and validity. They stay very attached to that attention and validity because it is their main source of regulation and their emotional patterns. Now, narcissists stay focused on external things. They want to be always viewed very fair and at the top, even in, let's say, in the narcissist mind, at their oldest, they may uh, come down somewhat on their looks, but narcissists wouldn't even consider that, and that's just kind of the way they think in a lot of ways. And they don't really want to view themselves as ever coming down because they always want to be, the best. So that's what they stay really attached to is this form of psychologically creating this valid stance in their mind to where they are always the best and they're always going to stay the best, and they require these attention. Well, it's really cycles of attention they require from people. And so some people will be the enablers, the other people they'll glom on to justify the sense that they are still um, always, competing with people around them, and there's no there's no real end to their attachment for attention and validation, and it's the main part of the disorder is they're always backsliding into these attention validation cycles very dysfunctionally with people around them. And they try to create this illusion constantly that they are very valid in this world around them because they kind of suffer with these real feelings of needing to be very valid and supreme and never like lacking anything because the narcissist feels like lacking in anything is a weakness, and they don't want to feel any type of social shame because they're always appreciating external things and the way external things appreciate them. They like to stay in that world. They don't want to come out of it. It's not an entirely difficult world to hang out in. They can stay there very transfixed in that little world of creating an idea always that they are running the show in every way, shape, and form. And they don't need necessarily always a group to back that up, but a lot of times they probably do. Um, it's not always because the people are in these attention cycles with them validating. Sometimes they're also very codependent. And so narcissists are very attached people. And what is the main source What's the biggest attachment for a narcissist? Well, the biggest, the main attachment is the precious form of supply, the feeling of narcissistic supremacy. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? They apply that to everything and all things. They want to be better constantly, no matter what, and they're willing to do whatever it takes. Level the playing field, write their own rules. Uh, they used to call it pencil whipping, where they'll erase the score. I saw a movie once, Big Lebowski, very funny. The guy's foot was over the line at the bowling alley in the movie, and John Goodman's character pulled a revolver out at the bowling alley because he was so serious about winning. And then the guy who his foot went over was so serious about winning that he of course wrote the score, or he put zero down because his foot was over the line, but he called the bowling association, to complain because he wanted to win. They can't let it go, people. And narcissists, they really won't let go of like winning at all things, at all cost. Winning is one of the biggest values of a narcissist. They're always going to want to win because that's a narcissistic ideal. It's the best, the fairest. If you have someone in the mirror looking at the narcissist, the narcissist needs them also to appreciate them as being the best. So that's why all the gaslighting and all these things they do, even if that's not the case. So they are very attached people, narcissists. They stay attached all the time. They do lose their attachment sometimes. If someone they have attached themselves to does not regulate their emotions in a way that they alike with the intention and the validation, they're going to kick that person to the curb. And actually, getting a new person is one of the main things that kind of fuels a higher level of regulating those emotions, actually. So, interesting there. Narcissists want to attach themselves to things that make them feel better, and it's pretty much that simple. They're never going to attach themselves to things that are kind of bittersweet at the beginning that end actually sweet because you had to hunker down at first and get through the tough part to get to the end and then get the sweet victory. Narcissists kind of prefer something simple, sweet, and even manipulate the outcome. And they'll attach to anything that's going to give that narrative its capital letters. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Trail Talk California. That is a hailstorm that you've been watching that happened here in California about 2 days ago. This talk has been on what's the narcissist main attachment. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, leave a donation, do a backflip. Whatever you'd like, you can do it. Do as you want, do as you will. Thank you for watching. This has been Trail Talk Nick. This has been Trail Talk California. Thank you so much.